Immie, you ready? Stop mucking about with that. We're supposed to be out the door 5 minutes ago.
Don't wait for me.
You're going to be late.
I'm working on a project.
In bed?
Yes, I'm exploring white.
White? The colour white?
Yes.
Well, I can help you with that as the opposite of black. Now, come on.
No, I'm serious. I'm researching white and its different shades and textures, forms. It's an art project, and I've got 2 double art periods to work on it.
Look at you. We'll spare a thought for your poor mom dealing with computer crashes and irate patients.
If you're still angry, I understand. But I promise to do better this time. Get the whole relationship-work balance right. I've arranged to work from home most of today. To keep you company. Quinn.
Yes?
Can you say something, please? I don't have ESP.
I feel cold, very cold.
Let's get you covered up then.
No chance, I'm not getting under there.
Why not? You need to go to the doctor's, Quinn. At least see someone about your hands. Look, why don't you go and see Cherry?
Cherry?
Sam and Teresa's wedding? Blonde, bubbly.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So you know how easy she is to talk to about anything. Whatever's on your mind.
I don't want to talk.
I'm not trying to bug you, I'm trying to help. Look, if I got you the surgery number, would you call them?
I don't know.
For me? Please, Quinn.
Yeah.
4:45. No, I was just checking. I've got a mind like a sieve, you see. Well, I'll see you then. Well, not you, obviously. Well, the person I'm meant to see, the counsellor. Right?
Is it painful?
A bit.
So you got this bandaged up in hospital?
Yes?
Where was that?
Abroad.
Somewhere hot by the looks of it?
No, cold. Very cold.
Right.
I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just not feeling very chatty.
You talked my head off at the wedding.
That was then.
How did you do this?
It was an accident, it wasn't my fault.
I never said that it was.
It was an accident.
Okay, I believe you. Is it something that you want to talk about?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if I get a doctor to take a look at it? I won't be a sec.
Sounds ominous. We've got an amazing team. I'm sure we'll come up with a winning proposal. Look, I'm standing here with the post. Why don't I see if they've sent us any more documents? No. It doesn't look like it. Hang on. What? Yes, I'm still here. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Look, I'll see you in meeting room 4 in 20 minutes. Tony's gonna be there. Great.
Sorry. That's weird.
Cherry, I've told you before, stop frightening the patients. You're just too menacing.
No, seriously, that's weird.
Well, if it's as bad as you say, maybe he's gone to St. Phil's.
Danny, I'm going to grab you both for a moment. Hey. I was wondering whether we could schedule a meeting for later today.
Sure.
Well, that involves you two, Karen.
Me?
Yeah, applying for a coronary heart disease, Les.
Oh, wait, since when?
Well, it's been on my to-do list for a while, and Daniel and I have discussed it in a rudimentary way.
Mr. Keane here has agreed to lead the scheme.
Yeah, and it was much appreciated, thank you. Anyway, it will be run by one of our wonderful practice nurses.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
And our marvellous HCA.
When did you want to meet?
5.
Works for me.
Yeah, can't wait.
I can't make it. I've got to, somewhere
Well, you didn't put it in the schedule?
No.
Can't you rearrange it?
No.
What's the appointment?
Actually, you know what? I can't make it either.
You've just said that you...
Yeah, I forgot. I arranged to make a house call on an elderly patient, and I can't change it because the guy doesn't have a phone. Can you believe it? Ridiculous. So why don't we reschedule for first thing Monday morning?
Oh, if we have to. 9 a.m. Monday, then? Everyone fine with that?
Ah, Mr. Lightman, come through.
They said you weren't busy.
Oh, hey, Krista. Oh, I haven't seen you for ages. You look fab.
Lost £10.
How?
Worrying.
Oh.
About Quinn. Did he come and see you? So he did.
Is everything all right between you two? Last time you were saying...
Yeah, he wanted to cool things off for a bit. It's my fault, really. Too much of a workaholic. So he took off over Christmas. Then on Monday, he shows up on my doorstep, gives me a huge hug, says he's sorry, starts sobbing uncontrollably. I've never even seen him cry before. Since then, he's hardly said a word.
Where had you been?
Skiing. French Alps. Look, I wouldn't just drop in like this, but Quinn's not been right since he got back. Could you convince him to see a therapist? He won't listen to me.
I don't think that he's ready to make that decision. It has to be his decision.
He did at least see you about the cuts. The cuts on his hands. He came to have stitches out, right? He cut himself on some rocks.
Look, Krista, I've got patients to see. I'll give you a call over the weekend and we'll catch up properly, okay? I'll call you.
Okay.
I thought you were at a meeting.
I've been ringing you all day. You haven't taken a single call.
You wanted space a few months ago. Now you can't leave me alone.
Are you doing all this to get back at me or something?
No. Look, I did what you asked. I went to see Cherry. I had the stitches out.
Let me see your hands.
I'm not allowed to take the bandages off yet.
Anything in the post?
Junk mail, why?
There was a package from France.
My MP3 left it back at the hotel. The manager sent it.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, we got on like a house on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on my way. I just picked up the Jensen file. Okay. Bye. We'll talk more this evening. Get some rest. You look exhausted.
Guess I don't need to tell you where I'm going.
Sorry?
Come on, don't you? You muck about, you know, don't you?
Yeah. Sarah was upset. It slipped out.
What's she upset about? I mean, it's me going through this, not her.
It's a touchy subject for her.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't just gossiping.
Right. Well, as long as it doesn't go any further, okay?
Of course not. It goes without saying.
I'll get off then.
Good luck. Yeah, didn't come out right.
It's the thought that counts.
Oh, hey, I can come back later. I've done some research about what his hands look like. I've tried to call him, but there's no answer.
Okay, you better get over there.
Hi, can I get a lithium camera battery, please?
Yes, you can.
Monique hit her head. She's okay, I think. You know, we were trying to keep calm, telling stories until you get here.
There you go. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, I forgot
Miss, I'd like to look in your pocket, please.
I bought that. Hey, that's private.
Did you buy these, miss? Follow me, please, before people start staring.
Quinn, the infection's getting worse. Why didn't you tell me that it was frostbite?
It was so cold.
We need to get you to St. Phil's.
It got dark so quickly.
Quinn, are you listening to me? We need to get you to the hospital. This needs to be treated immediately.
I tried to get to them, I did.
Who? You tried to get to who?
I turned the wrong way.
Quinn.
I was ahead of them. There was a warning sign, but I don't know what set it off. Listen! Can you hear it?
What?
The sound!
They chop their hands off in some parts of the world for this. But this country is civilized. You send them to prison.
I'm really sorry. I don't even know why.
Next, you tell me you have problems at home. Stress. It never happened before.
Yes, I'll never...
Everyone thinks they are different. A special case. They have a reason to steal. There's only one reason. They are a thief. About your age, my brother starts shoplifting.
Please don't.
My brother gets away with his crimes. He gets more arrogant. He thinks he can never be caught. Then one day, he tries to rob a post office with a gun. Big mistake. If he's lucky, he will get out when he's 60. Yes, it is better to learn the lesson early. You will thank me one day. I wish someone had done this for my brother when he was a boy.
Krista!
Cherry, why are you...
Where's Quinn?
I was about to ask you that. Quinn? Quinn? Quinn, can you hear me? Quinn!
Come on, Quinn, you got to let us in. You need our help.
Listen. There's someone in there with him. Quinn, who's in there with you? Quinn!
Come on, it's going to take both of us.
Find us.
I looked everywhere. Everywhere.
It's okay, Quinn. Calm down. It's okay.
Whose voice is this? Do you know?
We'll worry about that later. Let's get into the loo. Come on. Who's she?
So tired.
I said turn it off.
I'm going to sleep now. Wake me in the morning.
Who was she?
Her name was Sylvie. She was called Sylvie.
And she...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have taken the turning. It was off-piste. I was showing off, I guess. They followed me. The two of them. And then I heard it. The most terrible sound I've ever... It came at us, out of nowhere.
Then what happened?
I was carried down the mountain. I was completely covered. I couldn't breathe. Somehow I dug myself out, but when I tried to get to them, I didn't even know where to look. I was digging everywhere with my bare hands.
And that's how you got frostbite.
What?
Oh, it should have been me. It should have been me.
It was an accident. You couldn't have done anything else. You do realise that, don't you?
I led them there.
You should have told me. How did you meet her?
We shared a chairlift one morning. We got talking. Turned out she was staying at the same hotel.
Were you in love with her?
Krista.
Were you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in love with her.
I need to get some air. Do you want me? No, I'd rather be on my own.
Oh, sorry, am I in the wrong room?
Are you Karen?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm David, the counsellor.
Oh, you're a...
Yeah, we're a rare breed round here. If it's any comfort, I've 10 years' experience in this field. But you can always reschedule and see a female counsellor if you wish.
Well, I'm here now, so...
Thank you. Firstly, just to let you know that everything you tell me is confidential. I may scribble down a few notes, but they're for my benefit and are also strictly confidential. I'm not here to influence you one way or the other about your decision. I'm here to listen and to ask the right questions. Okay? So let's start with your background. Do you have children already?
2, 1 of each.
And do you have a partner?
I'm married. Rob's the level-headed one. I'm the more hormonal one, which I suppose is the problem.
How do you mean?
Well, it's an easy decision for him. Get rid of it. But then he's a man.
You feel all men would think the same as him?
He hasn't got the baby growing inside him, so he can't feel it. He doesn't have a connection with it. He made his mind up really easily, didn't even think about it.
Do you disagree with his opinion?
I did at first, but now I'm looking at the situation practically.
And what's your conclusion?
Well, we've got 2 kids, which is what we planned. They're teenagers, baby stage is long behind us. It doesn't make any sense to have this baby.
So you can see it from a practical point of view, but your emotions are saying something different.
Well, I have to be logical about it because I'm an emotional person. And if I let emotion rule, then I will, I'll give in and I'll want the baby. You see, having children already makes this harder, not easier, because I can remember when I first felt them inside, when I first saw them, when I first held them.
There you are, officer.
Thank you, Mr. Achara.
You know her?
You could say that. It's okay, I'll deal with her.
Teach her a lesson, Officer Miles. For her sake.
Okay, that's enough. The hell do you think you're playing at, Imogen?
I know.
Your dad's gonna hit the roof.
Tell me about it. This is the last thing he needs, especially with everything else that's going on.
What do you mean?
You know, all the stuff at home with Mom, and he hasn't told you.
Hasn't told me what?
Mom and Dad, they might split up.
You serious?
Dad must have told you.
No, not a word.
But he came to stay at your house that night, like a couple of weeks ago.
No, he didn't.
He told me that he did.
I hope you're not making this up, so I feel sorry for you.
I can't believe you think I'd do that. I'm not like that. I'm not a liar, and I'm definitely not a thief.
Then what am I doing here, Imogen?
You just need to see this as a one-off, like a crazy moment. It could never happen again, so...
So you want me to turn a blind eye?
I know that is asking a lot, but you've known me since I was little, and you and Dad are like brothers, and we're like family.
That has got nothing to do with this.
But it has! You've got to understand how difficult this is, please, Brian!
I didn't know what to say just now.
How could you? You were in total shock.
Sounds so ridiculous now, but after he took off, I realised I wanted to give it a second chance. Now this happens.
He came back?
Not for me, he didn't. He didn't have anywhere else to go. Look, you better head off. There's nothing else you can do.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, I'd tell you to let him rest, but...
I know. That's why I've got his coat ready.
Okay. Well, let me know how it goes at the hospital, okay? And call me anytime.
Came back.
Yes.
I should have told you earlier.
Yes, come in. You should.
So, you'll keep it a secret?
I'm doing this for your dad, not for you, okay? None of this ever happened. Now get going.
Miss, you forgot this. Tell me I didn't make a mistake.
You didn't make a mistake. I did.
Sorry, man.
It's totally okay. It's part of the process. Do you feel like speaking about it?
It just feels so wrong.
It doesn't fit with your value system.
No, it's not that. It's dealing with the consequences.
What do you mean by the consequences?
The guilt. That's what I've got a hard time dealing with. You see, I keep imagining who this baby could be. And I know that I'm responsible for that not happening. But I've got to get over it, simple as that.
I don't feel you need to rush to any kind of decision. We can talk further.
No, I know what I have to do.
You've made up your mind.
I knew before I came in the room I'm having an abortion.
But don't you want to talk about the other options? There's adoption.
No, I don't want you to talk me out of it.
No, I'd never do that. That's not what I'm here for. All I'm saying is, you don't have to feel obliged to make a hasty decision.
I've just got to accept that this is the hardest decision that I've ever made. And that's that.
The
Now that I'm here, I may as well see if you need anything else.
Oh, no, no.
I'm sorry.
I'm fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
So that's why you're here.
Oh, okay, I still do have feelings for you.
And a funny way of showing it.
Seems to be coping pretty well.
Yeah, well, just you wait until tomorrow.